Greetings, welcome, and thank you for clicking. I'm Christian of Standing Stones Healing, and I'm so honored to welcome you to another Choose One of 3 card reading for your monthly messages. Welcome, June. I love June. I love June for the weather, I love June for the flowers, and I love June because it's my birth month. In case you're wondering, I am on the cusp between Gemini and Cancer. The cusp of magic. Well, you are magical, and I want to say thank you for being here. If you are new to these readings, this is how it works. You choose number 1, 2, or 3, and there is a corresponding 5 or more card reading for your monthly messages. Now, if you know what number you are choosing for June, 1, 2, or 3, just check down below. There is a link for the corresponding number, and you can go there straight away. But if you don't know which number you are choosing for June, I'm going to do a little bit of drumming in order to allow us to clear some space and to allow the number 1, 2, or 3 to reveal itself for your monthly messages. Please join me in taking 3 deep, cleansing breaths. What is your number, 1, 2, or 3? Greetings, number 1. Welcome, number 1, to your monthly messages for June. Number 1, your Celtic Dragon Tarot card is the 6 of Swords. Beautiful, number 1. I've got some things coming up for you on this card, but your angel card is Daniel. I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. Yep, great. Got it, number 1. Now, number 1, you actually had 2 angel cards. Your second angel card is Lila. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Great. Wonderful. Yep, for sure. Lots of great things coming up for you, number 1. Number 1, you also had 2 archangel cards. They are, not surprisingly enough, outdoors. Archangel Jophiel says, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Archangel Jophiel. And depending upon where you are in the world, it's an awesome time to get outdoors. We also have Archangel Raguel with divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Thank you, Archangel Raguel. Beautiful. Your Viking rune for June, number 1, is the rune of fertility. And finally, your Breathe Easy card is Oracle. I am an oracle. An oracle is aware of the subtle voices and symbols that reveal the messages that guide us. I breathe in the trust I need to follow my intuition. I am filled with the wisdom of my higher self. I breathe out my doubt that the answers will come to me. Wonderful. Number one. Wow, number one. Here's what I have for you coming up for your June. Number one. Number one. Here is the card I'm looking for, the Celtic Dragon Tarot card. Number one, what I'm getting for you very clearly is that this is a point on your journey where you are coming to the next leg of your journey as your journey unfolds. It is a fertile time for you for growth and healing and moving forward. And indeed, number one, it is really time to move forward. Time for that next leg of your journey. Now, number one, what I'm also getting for you is that the chances are great that you already know this, because this is you, number one, standing at this point on your journey and surveying what comes next and where you want to go from here. So number one, it's a time for you to take time and pause and do some reflecting on that. Where is it that you want to be going next on your journey? Where is it that you want to be going? More importantly, what do you want to be moving towards? So what do you want this next leg, this next phase of your journey to look like? And what do you want to be moving towards on that journey, number one? So probably, number one, you already realize and recognize this. I'm getting the encouragement that you already know and you are already feeling this kind of feeling. Number one, this pausing, taking stock, taking inventory. Where do I want to go from here? It is a point on your journey where it's movement into the next phase and time for you to ask yourself how you want that to look. What do you want that to look like? And so, number one, you've got encouragement for you to really do some reflection and some consideration to ask yourself what you want it to look like and how you want it to be. I'm getting very clearly that this is a time of pregnancy for you. Now, maybe literal pregnancy, I don't know, number one. This is the card of marriage, maybe an actual marriage, but what it really is that there's newness on the horizon for you. There's growth. There's this just new phase. You know, when we get married, that's a new phase in our lives. And so knowing that you are moving into a new phase is almost in a sense like a marriage in that way, number one. Now, again, you may actually be really getting married. That's a new phase for sure, number one. So it's just all about this next phase of your life and what you want that to look like, knowing that indeed it is here. Now, if you're not realizing that, if you had no clue that, oh my gosh, a new life phase is on the way, yes, number one, you've got some real unfolding happening in your life right now. And you're simply being encouraged to recognize that and to reflect upon what you want that to look like. Getting outside and spending some time in nature is really going to help you with this. Now, depending upon where you are in the world, it's going to be a different kind of nature that you're getting out into. But no matter where you are in the world, number one, definitely get some new, fresh energy by getting outside. That's going to help to bring in some new energy, new perspectives, new thoughts, more creativity as you contemplate what comes next. And nature is a powerful place from which to contemplate. It's a powerful space from which to reflect especially upon our life's journey and where we want to go next. So throughout June, number one, take some time to meaningfully pause and reflect in nature about your journey and where you want to go next and what you want it to look like. Archangel Jophiel is saying it loud and clear as well. Get outside, get outdoors, enjoy those flowers. If you've got the flowers happening in your part of the world right now, enjoy the flowers, enjoy the fresh air, enjoy the warmth, enjoy nature. Get outside and get some fresh air. And you don't have to go out for a really long period of time, even short bursts of time outside, 20 minutes is going to be plenty of time for rejuvenation, introspection, reflection, and bringing in new creative energy. So get out and spend some time in nature to help you reflect upon what comes next for you. Because indeed, number one, the answers are all with you. You are your own oracle. So you don't need to look anywhere else for the answers. You don't need to look outside of yourself for how you want your journey to unfold and for what comes next. All you need is just an opportunity to do some contemplation and some reflection, to recognize that everything you need is always already inside of you and that you are your own oracle. So number one, loud and clear with these messages right now. Take some time to reflect. Take some time to ask yourself how you want your journey to unfold and what you want it to look like in this next phase that you are moving into. Recognize that it is a fertile time for you on your life's journey and an especially powerful time for reflecting and asking yourself what comes next and what you want your journey to look like. Getting outside, getting some nature and some fresh air is really going to help with that, number one. So wow, number one, it's an exciting time for you on your journey. I am excited for you. You are your own oracle. So get out into that fresh air, breathe in the beauty all around you and within you. Do some reflecting, and ask yourself how you want this next phase of your life's journey to look. So, number one, I'm sending you so many blessings and best wishes for your own life's journey. Please do subscribe, please do like, share, send to a friend, all of those things. And as always, please do check out standingstoneshealing.com/connect for all of the latest everything. Workshops, classes, offerings, you name it, it's all at standingstoneshealing.com/connect. Sending you so many blessings and best wishes for your journey. Greetings, number two. Welcome, number two, to your June messages. Number two, your Celtic Dragon Tarot card is, the Hanged Man, number two, the Hanged Man. Wonderful. Well, it might not feel so wonderful to you, but don't worry, we've got more cards and more messages on the way. Your angel card for June is Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. All right, Sonia, thank you so much for the message. Number two, you had three archangel cards that all came out together, practically stuck together, number three, number two, and they are All Is Well from Archangel Jeremiah. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Beautiful. Thank you, Archangel Jeremiah. We have also Archangel Jeremiah, who says, the worst is behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Indeed, number 2, you are overcoming difficulties. And we have Archangel Metatron, who says, prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. So number 2, I have clear messages coming up with all of these cards, but you've got 2 more, and let's see what else we have. We have your Viking rune is the rune of strength, and we have awakening. I am awakened. The sun's dawning brings back warmth, light, and color to a darkened world. I breathe in the infinite promise of a new day. I am filled with the hope that renews my faith in the goodness of all things. I breathe out the dark shadows of the past. Now, number 2, here's what we've got coming up for you for your June. Number 2, you've got some real feelings of stuckness happening for you right now. I also clearly got the message, oh no, what have I gotten myself into? Kind of a feeling. A sense of stuck between a rock and a hard place. How did I get here? How do I get myself out of here? What have I done? What have I gotten myself into? You know, number 2, we all have those times on our life journey. So just know that if you are feeling that way, you are not alone, and that these stuck feelings, this hanged man sense will not last. It will not last. But we've got some real encouragement here for you throughout your June with those stuck kinds of feelings. Now, number 2, you may not be feeling this right now, but you may indeed get yourself into this kind of spot during the month of June, where you feel stuck, you feel like the hanged man. So what are we to do about that, number 2? Number 2, first of all, you've got some real encouragement to know that it's okay, that this is part of the process, part of the journey, and part of your experience. And so it's absolutely okay that you are in this position. It's absolutely okay that you are feeling stuck and feeling in a state of suspension and even feeling like, how did I get myself into this? Know that it's actually part of the journey and part of the process. This state, this feeling, this sense too has its place on our journey. And so just know that it is indeed serving its purpose and that it is part of the larger scheme, the larger plan that we cannot necessarily know about, but all indeed is well as you are kind of feeling like this. You're also being encouraged to know that it's not going to last forever and that those difficulties, including that feeling of suspension, indeed is giving way to sun. So the clouds are parting, sun is on the way, and yes, indeed, the difficulties are being overcome. And number 2, you are indeed going to be able to move forward very soon. You're going to find some answers, find some ways out, and get some assistance with those feelings of suspension. Now, I mentioned get some assistance, number 2, because you've got encouragement here that listen, you've got loved ones that are saying, we're here, we love you, We are all around you. We are encouraging you, and we are cheering you on. Now, what I'm getting very clearly is that maybe you might be thinking, I didn't have such a great relationship with my deceased loved ones. And what do you mean they're cheering me on? They didn't cheer me on during life. But when we die and we cross over, we are not the same as we were on this earth. And so what I'm getting for you is that know that you have loved ones around you that maybe they weren't the most encouraging on this earthly plane, but that they are cheering you on in spirit. And so you're being encouraged, number 2, to know that help and support and love is all around you, including from your loved ones who have passed on. And yes, indeed, from your guides and from the angels as well. So don't hesitate to reach out to them for encouragement and assistance during this stuck hanged man kind of time. So you've got love, you've got light, you've got encouragement all around you to help you get unstuck and move forward. Now, we also have very clearly here from Archangel Metatron the encouragement to prioritize. When we feel stuck, number 2, it's often a result of scattered senses, scattered feelings, scattered energies. Where do I go from here? How do I move forward? What do I do? Do I move this way? Do I move this way? We have that sense of uncertainty with knowing where to go, how to move forward. And picking the way in which we really want to move forward and putting our energies behind that is really going to help us when we feel stuck. When we feel stuck, it is very helpful for us to really focus on where we want to go. So if you want to move forward, number 2, rather than trying to move an inch here, and then an inch over here, and then an inch here, maybe move a few inches in one direction, and you're gonna get forward faster than if you are scattering your energies and trying to move in multiple directions at once. So just finding a way that you want to move forward, prioritizing that, and then moving forward in that way is really going to be helpful for you at this time, number 2. Number 2, you also have encouragement to know that you are strong, that you've got the strength to move forward, you've got the strength to move past these stuck suspension kinds of feelings and to get yourself moving forward. Now, you also have number 2, this I Am Awakened card, Awakening. And what is all of this about? It's all about the newness that is on the way for you. I breathe in the infinite promise of a new day. So often when we are stuck in the hole, it's hard for us to recognize that there is light at the top. So you've got encouragement here, number 2, to realize that while you are here stuck, you are in this hole, you don't know how to get out, look up and recognize that there is light at the top, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and focus in on that light. Notice the crack of light, and maybe even prioritize moving towards that crack of light. So asking yourself, number 2, where is the light coming in this situation? What light is coming in? Where is it coming in from? And can I move towards that? So prioritize moving towards that light. Recognize that always there is a light there. We've got it right here loud and clear with this card. The clouds are parting and giving way to sun. You indeed are overcoming the difficulties. The worst is behind you, and it is time to move forward towards that light, towards the new day, and recognize, number 2, that you've got the strength to be doing so. So you've got this, number 2. You've got this. Number 2, I'm sending you so many blessings and best wishes for busting out of that rock in a hard place, for recognizing the light, for moving towards it, and welcoming in that blessed, bright new day. So number 2, as always, please like, please share, please subscribe, please send to a friend. Please check out standingstoneshealing.com/connect for all of the latest workshops, videos, offerings, courses, everything. Number 2. Some of it may just, indeed, yes, will help you to get unstuck. As a matter of fact, I got some recent videos on the channel about getting unstuck. Sending you so many blessings and best wishes for your June number 2. Greetings, number 3. Welcome, number 3, to your June 2023 messages. Number 3, your Celtic Dragon Tarot card is the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups, number 3. Beautiful. I love it. Number 3, you had 3 angel cards that very clearly wanted to come out and be read in your reading for June. Number 3, you have absolutely number 3, Isaiah, who says, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Beautiful. Thank you, Isaiah. You have Bethany, who says, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. Great. Thanks, Bethany. And we have Athena, who says, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Okay, number 3, I have really clear messages coming up for you on all of these cards. But let's see what we have for you with your Archangel card. It is breathe. Archangel Raphael says, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. Your Viking rune, unsurprisingly, number 3 is the rune of Gateway. Gateway. And we have 3 Breathe Easy cards for you as well. This does not happen very often with this deck, number 3. We have grounding. I am grounded. When life overwhelms us, it is time to get outside and touch the earth to ground ourselves, reestablishing our essential unity with nature. I breathe in the comfort of Mother Earth. I am filled with a connection to the Earth's center. I breathe out anxiety. I am grateful with gratitude. When we are grateful for the many blessings in our life, angels send us more of them. I breathe in the appreciation of all that I have and all that I give. I am filled with thankfulness for this day. I breathe out ingratitude. Aha, and I am content. Contentment in all circumstances is the ideal goal, but as mortals, we must be as content as we can, returning to our center as soon as possible when irritations arise. Phew, okay. Number 3, here's what I'm getting for you. Number 3, you have a lot going on right now. We've got a lot of even scattered kinds of energies, but a lot happening in your life right now, number 3. And number 3, indeed, you've got some real newness on the horizon for you, including even in terms of love relationship kinds of things, number 3. Number 3, I'm really getting that for you. And what I'm really getting very clearly and very strongly for you, number 3, is some real powerful feminine energy around you. Now, whether you identify as feminine or not, that feminine energy is all around you. And if you identify with feminine energy in your own personal experience, definitely it's time for you to really step into that powerful female role. You are the powerful female. You've got that power. You know, we've got a couple of powerful women with us this month, number 3. And so you're being encouraged to recognize that, to own that, and to claim it. Now, if you personally do not identify with powerful feminine energy, it's still a great opportunity throughout June to honor and praise and celebrate that powerful female energy. Because indeed, number 3, it's all around you for June. It's time to celebrate that. It's time to honor and claim it and own it. Now, I'm getting the encouragement for you to claim it and own it. Maybe, yes, indeed, in a relationship kind of sense, a love relationship kind of sense, but it doesn't have to be in that way, number 3. We can bring that kind of power into our lives in all kinds of ways. And it doesn't have to necessarily do with a love relationship, but it really is time for you to be stepping into some new kinds of energy in your life, number 3. So stepping out of the scattered energy kinds of things that have maybe been going on for you. I mean, look at all these cards, number 3. Lots of cards, lots of messages, lots of scattered energies, that it's time to bring those together. And to even, number 3, use that powerful feminine energy as a way to help consolidate those scattered energies and all of those just kind of the movement of energy that's going on. And so focusing in on that powerful female energy can really help to bring them together and to focus those energies, because it's time to move into a new energetic phase, number 3, and to move into that new energetic phase in terms of love stuff, in terms of newness on the horizon, whether an actual pregnancy or a new love relationship or something along those lines, number 3. Number 3, you're being encouraged to help bring those new energies in. So number 3, if you are like, yes, I want a new love relationship, or yes, bring in some new energy into my current love relationship, please, you've got it. You can help to do that with the breath. The breath is very powerful for bringing in new energy. The breath is very powerful for resetting energetically. So use the breath to help with that, number 3. You know, number 3, you may want to picture breathing in that divine, powerful, feminine energy and embodying that powerful, divine energy. You know, I don't know, maybe you might want to look to images like this for inspiration and breathing in these kinds of images throughout June for yourself, number 3, to bring in some of that powerful energy to help you move forward with the things that you want. The love relationship, I don't know, maybe number 3. But it's really time to be harnessing that powerful female energy. I also want to talk about these 3 cards because I'm so not surprised to see this grounded card coming out, because it is indeed time for some grounding, number 3, to help you with all of the scattered energies that have been going on with all of these cards, number 3. So it's time to get some grounding. And some of the things that are going to help you to ground at this time: the breath, yes, for sure. Gratitude as well is very powerful for helping to center and ground us. So focusing in on gratitude for that is going to be helpful. It's also going to be helpful for you to maybe do some self-care kinds of things: the pedicure, the manicure, the salt bath, the Reiki session, the card reading, whatever it might be. It's going to help with grounding and bringing down some of those energies, while at the same time bringing in some of those powerful feminine energies. I don't know, number 3, maybe get a nice fancy bath going for yourself. Get yourself some flowers, whatever it might be, to help you feel powerful in that feminine energy and to bring some of that powerful feminine energy into your June at this time, number 3. So number 3, it is really a time for you to be bringing that energy in, grounding yourself, bringing in, reining in some of those scattered energies, and moving forward with bringing in new energy, new refreshed, new vibrant, new powerful female energy into your June. Well, June is definitely a good time for that, for sure, number 3. With flowers blooming, maybe love is in the air, newness in the air, but definitely number 3, time for new, powerful female energy, time to care for yourself and love on yourself. Show some love for yourself. Time to do some grounding things, breathing, gratitude, self-care, to help you bring in those energies, bring in new energy, and to move forward across the threshold into a new energetic, powerful phase. So, number 3, sending so many blessings to your June. Number 3, please do like, please do subscribe, share, send to a friend. You know, all of those things. And number 3, please always check out standingstoneshealing.com/connect for all of the latest videos, workshops, classes, offerings, you name it, it's all at standingstoneshealing.com/connect. So number 3, thank you so very much. I'm sending you lots of blessings and best wishes for that powerful, divine, feminine energy all around you for your June.